right, guys. I hope that's a little better. Maybe you guys can hear me now. I didn't realize we didn't have the sound turned on. You'd think after doing as many of these I have, we'd have it all set and ready to go, but evidently that's not the case. Still making mistakes. I just wanted to let you guys know that Mississippi River Monsters is September 16th, and you must be at the mandatory captains meeting the 15th at 4 p.m. Registration opens. It's going to be at the Bass Pro Shops Pyramid, Ducks Unlimited Waterfowl Gallery on the second floor. You got to be there, so be sure to be there early. Get signed up, get all your stuff done. This is going to be a huge event. We're going to have James Patterson. We're going to have Big Daddy Jeff Dodd. We're going to have Glenn Flowers. We're going to have the Oakley girls down there. It's going to be a major event with all kinds of vendors out front. And you guys need to come. You need to be prepared. Be ready to have a good time down there. It's going to be a blast. There's just so much stuff going on down there. And we're going to have to pre-fish. You got to get there in time to pre-fish and get signed up for all the stuff. And what I was doing before I realized that I didn't have sound was I'm going to go over a few of the people that's highlighted in this. The Massengill brothers, Jonathan and Jackie Cooksy's going to be there. Zed Moore, Josh Moore, Wade Kaminsky, Jason Huggins, Brad Stout, Jason Jackson, Tyler Moses, Phil King, Tim Haney, Brent Riddle and Justin Neese, Tim and Teresa Owensby, Justin Cook and Gary Ryan from up the Kansas City area, Rusty Jackson, Dave Magnus going to be there from Mississippi. Of course, we know Jeff Dodd's going to be there. You're going to be looking for old Sad Daddy. Matt Marshall and Danny Combs are coming from Iowa. Carl Morrison, Rob Parsons, let's see, we'll go down through here. Joe Lucky, Bill Blankenship, Rusty Rustford, Bill Parford, all coming from Springfield, Illinois area. David Woods is coming up from Mississippi with his guys. James Prince, Lance Klein, and Lisa Hills coming up from Texas. Dennis Mayo, Trevor Williams, going to be coming from Missouri. I think Trevor's from Quincy, Illinois. Ben Weber and Bob Rossi, I'm not sure if they're still coming from Missouri. Bo Brockman will be there from Central Missouri. Fat Boy Dan's going to be there. Doug Vaughn, Greg Orlia will be there with his partner. Ron King, two-time winner of the Quincy event, King Cat in Quincy, Illinois. He'll be there. Roy Harness. Roger Gerloff is going to be there with his son Logan. Vicky and Jason Mathena, two real contenders from the St. Louis area. Hans Fronstock from the St. Louis area. Brooke Wilbanks, David Shipman, John Spataford, Garrett Wilson. Larry Muse and Dino Metter is going to be there. Rob Clodfelder is going to be there from Indiana. Donald Moore and Donald Moore III from Louisiana, Missouri, and Quincy, Illinois, if I remember correctly. Russell DeVore, Rusty, the DVD man, DeVore will be there with his partner, not listing who it is yet. Ben Goebel, Chris Stout, Kerry Long, Lori Dorster and Heather Halverson from Wisconsin are going to be there. Jamie Barsley from Arkansas is going to be there. Brandy Brooks and Jody Atkins going to be there. Don Moreland's going to be there. Brad and Craig Shoemate, two of the big contenders from our state of Missouri. Travis Robertson, Jack Fortenberry, Jake Harmon and Aaron Churchwill is going to be there with Steve Lyons. Hunter Jones is going to be there. Jason Howe. Number 79, Lawrence Lang. Well, that'd be Doc, in case for you all that didn't know. Him, Cindy, and I are going to be in the boat down there together fishing again this year. Travis Hunter, Jeremy Ransom, Robin Bird. I'm just hitting a few of these guys. I'm not trying to hit everybody, just the ones I'm aware of. Kyle Johnson, Tim Gunther, and Greg Matthews. They're from over in the Illinois area. Matt Jones and Michelle Jones from up at Prophetstown, Illinois will be there. Justin Thornton, Central Missouri contender. Be watching for him. He'll be ready to set you guys on fire down there. Chris Souders. Dave Galvin from Illinois. Glenn Flowers, Mark Blauvelt, and Ryan Lawrence will be there. Rob Benefield, contender everywhere he goes. A lot of big names. Steve and Lisa Douglas, Casey Tuderode, Ben Weber and Alan Angoli. Alan will stretch the legs out on that Alpha Cat when he gets down there, I promise you. Tim Peppers, Ronnie Strickland, Charles LaPlante, and Mike Davis. Tim Spencer's going to be there. Justin Clear and Kyla Kaiser is going to be there from Kansas. Terry Rogers from Kentucky. You guys got to get down there. You have to make this show. It's going to be a big deal. Get there early. Make sure you got all your stuff set. You're ready to go. It's going to be a ton of fun. You just have to make this event. Now, that's all there is to it. If you care about catfishing, and most of you do, talk to some of the people down there about some regulations. There'll be some people there from different conservation agencies from around the states and the tri-state area. We got to get some of this stuff done. Now, for you guys that are making long runs, if you're planning on leaving Mud Island and going long distance and catching a bunch of fish and coming back, you need to get a hold of Crusher Marine and get you a survivor unit. It is vital to the survival of your fish that you're bringing back on those long runs. This will keep water in your live well. It'll secure the fact that your fish are going to make it. Now, you guys, you're wanting to be here. I know that you're wanting to be here to this tournament. And there's several big tournaments coming up. This one's just the one that you need to be to first. The Rising Sun's coming up. We have a bunch of them coming up. Mississippi River Monsters, Monsters on the Ohio, Winter Blues on Wheeler. Big tournament for Twisted Cat Outdoors coming up, 2-day deal in Quincy, Illinois. There's a lot of them. I'm not going to mention them all because can't remember them all. But you guys get prepared. Get your survivor unit on your boat. You know you're going to be making them long runs. You need to have that. If you have any questions, anything that you need to know about Mississippi River Monsters, we're going to have George on. We're going to have Luke Hinges on September 4th on our show on a Monday night, and we're going to have George Young Jr. on there to answer any questions you need to know about. We're trying to get set up with Carl Morse so he can make a show with us before everybody gets there so you can find out how and where, when to get all your bait from Carl. He will have fresh and froze skipjack down there, made to make sure you get your orders in for that and get it early. It may be too late to get the fresh stuff, but he has plenty of fresh froze skipjack. He always does, so you need to get those orders in and get that done. We want everybody to catch a lot of fish and have a good time when you get there. Water's coming up a little bit right now. It's not predicted to, but I know it's coming in from up north, so hopefully that'll continue over and keep some water in that pool down there. If not, this is going to be the same for everybody. You get your boat in, you take off, you go catch your fish, you come back way in, you have fun. Be several events going on throughout the week at the Pyramid. What a beautiful facility that is. It's just going to be a great time. So if you don't have reservations, you need to get a hold of the motel in West Memphis, the Clarion. They have, they're taking, last I knew, they still had rooms available. So you need to get a hold of them guys and get your room set up. That's where the majority of people will be. You can also get rooms at the Pyramid. They're offering suites at the Pyramid where you can stay right there and get a room right there. But I wanted to visit with you a little bit and tell you to get prepared for this. Now, remember, we're at 140 boats in this deal right now, and they're cutting it off at 200. So there's only 60 spots left. And if you're going to fish Mississippi River Monsters, you need to get your entry in to George or Leslie and get it done, because if you wait till the last minute, it's going to be really close to whether you'll be able to get in or not. And that's all we need. Talk to you Monday night. Thanks for watching.